The Sanok Royal Castle was built in the late 14th century in Sanok, Poland. The castle is situated on the San River at a hill 317 meters above sea level on a steep slope. Today it is the seat of the Sanok Historical Museum. History. The first mention of Sanok is found in 12th century chronicles. The stronghold was destroyed in the 13th century during the Tatar invasion in 1241. In the 14th century the town of Sanok became fortified and a defensive castle was built. The earliest mention of the stronghold comes from 1150 and was written in the Hypatian Codex. The Ruthenian chronicler describes the expedition of King George II of Hungary to Ruthenia and the capture of the towns of Przemysl and Sanok. In the time of the Pist dynasty, after the recovery of the Red Ruthenia by King Casimir III the Great, the royal palace surrounded by a defensive wall was built on the hilltop. During the reign of King Vladislav Jagiello, his wedding with Elizabeth of Pilica took place at the castle on May 2, 1417. The town and district authorities with a castellan at the top had their seat at the Sanok Castle. In 1425, it was established the higher court of German law at the Sanok Castle. It was also a residence of the king's fourth wife Sophia of Holstein until her death in 1461. Queen Bona Sforza ordered the rebuilding of the Gothic castle in the Renaissance style between 1523 to 1548. Between 1555 to 1556, the castle was the seat of Isabella Jagiellon, Queen of Hungary, after her escape from Transylvania. At the end of the 16th century, the castle underwent further expansion. The south wing was built at the time. At the turn of the 18th century, the north wing was added. In 1915, after the Russian invasion, the south wing was demolished. In the interwar period the castle served as the Museum of Sanok. The museum, established in 1934 by the Society of Friends of the Region of Sanok, had at first collections of the Sanok region, weapons and arms, the history of the town and castle of Sanok, furniture, artistic craftsmanship. With the beginning of World War II, in September 1939, the castle was ransacked. In August 1944, the local German authorities looted the oldest surviving monuments of Polish culture, some of which were retrieved by the Polish government after the war. Its collections were transferred to the castle where, since 1945, they have formed part of the Historical Museum. Added to the latter's collection are some 200 icons from Lemko villages, castellans and starosts of Sanok. Starting from the 14th century, the castle was the seat of a castellan and since 1352 also a seat of starosta. His Great and Mighty Grace Mikołaj Blaszczykowski, castellan of Sanok. HGMG Sebastian Lubomirski, starost of Sanok. HGMG Jan Herbert, castellan of Sanok. HGMG Stanislaw Bonifacy Masic, starost of Sanok. HGMG Zygmunt Fredro, castellan of Sanok. HGMG Franciszek Simbik, castellan of Sanok. The Zdzisław Bygzyński Gallery. The Zdzisław Bygzyński Subcarpathian Modern Art Center, short Bygzyński Gallery. The Historical Museum in Sanok possesses the largest collection of works by Zdzisław Bygzyński. From May 19, 2012, his paintings, drawings, sculptures, photographs and engravings will be displayed in a space especially created for this purpose, in the reconstructed wing of Sanok Castle.